What's up, guys? Welcome to my first entry in the mini documentary series that we are calling Breaking In. This series is dedicated to answering one of the most asked questions in the comic book industry. That question is, how the heck do I break in? I know you're probably thinking to yourself, who the heck is this guy? Who the heck are his friends? Where the hell do they get off trying to tell me how to do anything? And honestly, it's a good question. What makes me and my friends uniquely qualified to answer this question at this point in time is that we are 1 year removed from graduating from the Joe Kubert School. We graduated in May of 2014, and for those of you not in the know, the Joe Kubert School was started by Joe, who is one of the forefathers of modern comics, and it's produced a great portion of the working professionals in the industry. A lot of names that you'll probably recognize, just to name a few: Amanda Connor, Shane Davis, Andy and Adam Kubert, obviously. And I really can't say enough about that facility, the staff there, the people there, or my experiences there. And I'm sure I'll rehash those stories a countless amount of times in these videos. But the real point of these videos is to document the journey to breaking into the business. So each video is pretty much going to consist of us setting goals, telling you about what accomplishments we've achieved since the last video, and what steps we took to accomplish those goals. We hope that within a year's time, we will have cut a clear path to reaching what our final goal might be in the industry. For me personally, that's going to be getting my first published book by Marvel or DC. A little about myself. I am 32 years old. My name is Ares Taveras. I was born and raised in New York City, and I am a lifelong comic fan. I got my first comic at the age of 6, and I've been drawing since as early as I could hold a pencil, according to my friends and family. Now, in high school, I wound up dropping out, pursuing a professional wrestling career after getting my GED. And after 8 years in that business, my body couldn't keep up with my heart. Although I still love that industry, I got hurt, and it was an injury that prevented me from being able to do that sufficiently to be able to support myself financially. So at that point, I packed all my stuff up, I moved over to Dover, and I attended the Joe Kubert School, where I met my comrades here. Those gentlemen being Lloyd Brigery, Esau Figueroa, my little brother Ernesto Sinalos, and Damian Torres. They were not just my classmates, they were my roommates at certain points, so we've lived together. Like, we're about as tight-knit a group as you can get. As of today, in regards to the professional aspects of comics, I'm well on my way to being published for the first time. I'm currently working on a backup story for an anthology that is about a subject that's near and dear to my heart. At this point, since I've said the word pro wrestling about 900 times, I'm sure you can guess the subject is pro wrestling. I'm currently working on a host of creator-owned IPs, but as I mentioned earlier, the big goal for me from here to next year is to get my first book published by Marvel or DC. At that point, I'll feel that I've broken in. I'll feel like I have the right to call myself a professional. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Put them in the comment section. If they're for me, if they're for any of the creators on this channel, feel free to ask those questions down below. I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us on this journey. It means a lot to us. Please be sure that you subscribe and comment in the comment section down below. In the link box down below, I'm going to include links to my personal website and my DeviantArt, where you can check out my work. And we're looking forward to having you join us on this.